Are you there? Yes, you are. This is Suzie Hunter, and this is Fireside Chats with Nyberg. Now, we are in the studio, and this is, of course, the rolling fireplace, and we have a lovely fake plant here tonight, and we have some glass that I found in the studio. Anyway, I wanted to introduce to you Suzie. Suzie, you are a digital reporter for News 8.
Yes.
You came to us how long ago?
Just over a month ago.
She's brand new.
I'm so new.
See other people joining us already?
Hey guys.
Isn't she adorable? So you have a blog called Nacho Scout.
Yes.
What is that?
So a friend of mine, one of my best friends from college, and I started this a year ago, but the gist of it is we go to different ballparks and stadiums and we make videos about the food and the fan experience.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
But why nachos?
Nachos are my favorite food, and I think that they are the best ballpark food, and there's a lot you can do with them creatively, so we figured that would be a good jumping off point. We'll talk about the nachos, and then talk about the other crazy stuff you can get at a ball game.
When you started this blog, did you think that it would lead you into, first, for the Hartford Courant, you worked, and to News 8, or did you just kind of do the blog and just say, let me figure out where this goes?
Well, here's what was going on. So I had always kind of had a dream job of like, oh, if I had a travel show where I went around and, just made videos about, stadium food, that'd be so cool. And I was telling my friend about it, and at this point I'd been at the Courant for 3 years when we both started this.
She's still 12, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm a child wonder. But I'd been at the Courant for a while, and, I'd always wanted to do TV, and I realized that, it wasn't gonna happen just working in a newspaper. So like I needed an outside project, and my friend Amanda that I started it with is a former news producer, so she still wanted to have that creative outlet too. So we kind of had like a lot of reasons outside of just loving ballpark food to want to start this thing.
So here you are on
and
television,
here I am,
doing your thing and reporting. Now you're from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Tell me about your childhood. You can go back as far as you want.
Oh, okay, well, you're my therapist now. Oh, I know, I grew up right outside of Philly, and Philly's a really fun place to grow up, and nowadays with all of our sports teams doing well now that I'm not there, it's hard to be away from it now because everyone's all excited, and when I grew up there, it was much more bitter sports town.
How often do you get home to Philly?
I aim for once a month. It's been, it kind of depends on what's going on, but I made it home for every Eagles playoff game.
Big family, small family?
Pretty big family, big extended family, but I have 2 sisters and a mom and a dad that I'm very close with.
What do you do when you're not out eating nachos?
Oh God, recover from eating nachos, working off my nachos by working out.
What are your passions? You're a big workout person?
Yeah, I work out regularly. I love, going to baseball games and, eating and
So you're a
being
sports
here.
nut?
Yeah, a little bit.
So baseball, basically your favorite?
That's my favorite, yeah, that's my go-to. And now that there's a team in Hartford, I can just go all the time.
The yard goats, yeah, yard
sucks
goats.
up all of my time, and I love it.
All right, you have she has some interesting shoes on. They are, I love them. They're flats, and of course they're silver and metallic. Do you have a thing for glitter or metallic, or?
I like metallics, yeah. Well, since I'm running around so much during the day, heels aren't a very practical choice. Like today I was at Hubbard Park doing a little piece previewing the Meriden Daffodil Festival, but I was running around. I'm like, I can't wear heels. So I figured get something flashy and flat. So that's my flat game. Flashy.
Flashy, I love that, and glitter's my favorite color. What's the best thing now you've been in television about a month. It's a new medium for you, kind of, because you've been running around with a camera for a long time, and we're talking to people on my iPhone here, live. In fact, we have some questions here that are coming at you.
Oh.
Jennifer Hunter says,
that's my mom.
Oh, Mom, how are you? Well, I'm kind of the News 8 mom, so she's doing awesome, just awesome.
Thank you.
So is television what you thought it was going to be?
I knew that it would be very different, so in that sense, yes.
And what do you think, how is this going to expand for you? Do you want to do more sports? Do you want to do more food stuff like you did for the Hartford Courant?
Yes and yes. I love what I've been able to do here is still pretty similar to the stuff that I was covering at the Courant, and I loved what I was covering at the Courant. So I've still gotten to do some food stuff and some baseball stuff, so I'm happy that I can explore my passions here too.
Where'd you go to school?
University of Hartford. That's how I ended up in Connecticut. It's crazy.
So Connecticut is not like Pennsylvania. How does it differ?
Like outside of Philly, there's one big city, and Connecticut has a bunch of smaller cities. So I've always thought that was really, really different. Like there isn't one area that all of Connecticut gravitates around.
University of Hartford, what'd you study?
I studied journalism.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
See, I love that. And how did you get there from Philly? Was that your first choice?
You know, here's what happened. So
This is going to be good.
They sent me a thing in the mail that said apply for free. And I applied for free, and they were the first school to accept me. And I came up and took a tour, and I was like, oh, you know, I actually like it up here.
So you got a huge scholarship?
No, I mean, I got a little scholarship, but not even like anything crazy.
So you didn't have to, when you fill it out, you didn't have to pay whatever it was, $100 or
yeah, it was like, I think
whatever.
maybe a $35 application
Yeah.
fee. But they're like, no, for you, it's free.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So University of Hartford, did you think you would be in Connecticut, or were there other schools in Pennsylvania, or did you apply up in Boston, or?
You know, my grandfather grew up in the Boston area, so I applied for schools that were up there because I have some family up there. And I applied for some schools in Philly, but I didn't want to stay in Philly. I knew that I wanted to, you know, go somewhere else and, you know, experience a different place that wasn't where I grew up.
Now you're stuck here, though.
And now I'm stuck here. It's a good place to be stuck. I like it a lot.
It's a great state. There's so
Yeah.
much to explore here, and I know you're going to find so many things. Now, tell us some things we don't know about you, because you're brand new. We don't know a lot about you. Secret foods that you love, cars that you drive, hobbies that you have.
Yeah. Let's see. What do people not know about me?
A lot so far.
I'm ambidextrous. I can write with both of my hands.
Now, was that a school thing or what
Just a
happened?
thing. I don't know. I just like realized, I'm like, oh, hey, if I like kind of try, I can write with both of them.
So you can write with your left hand and your right hand?
Yeah.
The same? Do they both look as well?
I mean, they're both, it's slightly different handwriting, but they're both very neat.
Does this run in your family?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Mom, fill me in. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think it runs in the family.
Mom's name is Jennifer?
Jennifer,
so
yeah.
Jennifer, you'll have to fill that in. What else don't we know about you?
Gosh, I feel like I'm kind of an open book when it comes to stuff that I put on Twitter. So I'm trying to think, like, what do I keep to myself?
Well, we know you're single.
Yes.
She's single,
Yes.
adorable, and single, which is
Oh my
terrific.
gosh.
Now you're in trouble, right?
No.
So as you entered Connecticut and you worked for the Hartford Courant, did you always just do food? I mean, how did they find you? Just because of the blog?
Well, oh no. So, I mean, the blog was very much after I started at the Current. So the Current found me because I had interned at Fox 61 beforehand, like that semester
So you
beforehand.
have a lot of experience for 26 years old already.
Oh, I'm not 26.
Are you older?
I'm 29.
She's 29. I missed by
29.
3 years.
Oh, thank you.
So you're getting up there in age.
I know.
So the Hartford Courant found you how?
So I had interned at Fox 61 back right along the time when they split. So I was kind of in the newsroom. I was kind of in both newsrooms, but then the people there saw something that they liked in me, and when something opened up, they were like, "Hey, you should apply for this," and then I got it.
What's the dream job, do you think? And it's okay if you don't know.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, I would love to have the travel show where I go around and like go to ballparks and eat food. I don't know. That's
Not travel to Europe, but just do the U.S. and
there's
ballparks?
so much going on in the U.S., but
Yeah.
Japan would be fun.
Japan, have you ever been?
No.
You would love Japan. I've been once to Tokyo.
Whew.
It is the cleanest city in the world. When you get in a cab in Japan, if you've been there before, you know this, the cab drivers wear white gloves, and you sit in the back seat on basically these white doilies. It is immaculate.
I feel like I'm too messy to deserve such treatment.
No,
You've seen my desk.
Well, from the picture, it was pretty good. The hospitality in Japan is awesome. You would love that. So the dream job is I'm going to go from ballpark to ballpark, eat nachos, drink beer, hot dogs, whatever, and report about it. That would be the Travel Channel?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I mean, Nacho Scout was a great name, but they can't have it because it already exists.
Did you copyright it?
Yes.
Did you really?
I don't know. I don't know
I
how
can
it
help you
works.
with that later. Nobody steal that because it is hers. Can you read that? Because I can't read that without my glasses on. What does this say? Oh, Bill Kachachik. Where's her accordion?
Oh.
So he's done Fireside Chats a lot.
Was he in here with you?
Yes,
accordion?
yes.
I heard the music.
Yeah, and he's
was
terrific,
great.
and he was born in Poland. Other questions that you have for Suzie, because we're standing right here ready to answer your questions, and this is live, of course.
Yeah. Well, Bill was born in Poland also. My dad was born in Poland.
Where in Poland?
A small little town.
Do you know the...
I don't know the name of it.
Have you ever been to Poland?
I've never been.
You need to go to Poland.
I would love to, yeah. I know, I feel like my family and I should take a big trip over there at some point.
So you're Polish, and what else?
Albanian.
Albanian?
Yeah, my
Is it-
mom's side of the family is half Albanian.
Have you done your 23andMe to find out what else is in there?
I did the Ancestry DNA one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it said that I was, 70% Eastern European. I was like a certain percentage of like, it kind of lumps in Greek and Italian and Albanian because they're all so close.
It was pretty spot on, right?
It was pretty spot on. It was nothing that I didn't know. There were no surprises in there.
Which means it's pretty good then.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jennifer, that's your mom again.
Yeah. Oh, Ripon. Ripon is the town that my dad was
Okay,
born
in Poland, for those of you who have been to Ripon, Poland. I went to Poland about 4 years ago. It is a beautiful country.
Yeah.
And we went with somebody who had not been there for 50 years. They left when it was communist.
Oh, wow.
Came to this country and went back, and we went back for an emotional,
Oh my gosh.
trip with it. It was an amazing trip, and we drove the whole country of Poland. I would recommend it any day.
Oh gosh.
What other questions do we
plan
have?
one.
Yes, Mario. Hola, saludos. Okay, all right.
Hola.
He's saying hello. Brian Coleman. Now, Brian Coleman was a producer here. He's hysterical. Do
I
you know
him
Brian?
from Twitter. I've never met him in real life, though.
Hysterical. He has 2 children now. You should definitely get a hold of Brian Coleman. He was kind of nutty. Anything else that we want to know about you? Because I think this is a good start with just 1 month in. Do you love makeup? Do you collect any of that stuff? Are you just a natural gal and you don't care about any of that stuff?
You know, I used to not wear makeup, and then I kind of learned to appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
You kind of need it at this point,
Yeah.
Well, just like, with cameras on me now, it's like, okay, now I actually do have to show up.
You're young, you don't
with me.
need to do anything. You can just be yourself.
Can I tell you something crazy that has been happening since
Yes.
I turned 29?
How do you remember 29?
I turned 29 in December, and ever since then, whenever I meet someone or someone asks me how old I am, I'll be like, oh, I'm 29, and the first thing they say is, wow, you look great. And I'm like, yeah, no, I said I'm 29, not 109. Like, what do you think a 29-year-old looks like?
That's
so
starting
weird.
a little bit too young for you.
Isn't that so bizarre?
Yeah. Was it a guy saying that? Or
I've
a
had
woman?
guys say it. I've had girls say it. Like,
Who says that you look good for 29?
yeah,
Don't hang
it
around
really
them
threw me
anymore.
off.
Yeah, well, wait till you get to be my age. I have children older than you are, but you look terrific. Okay, what are other questions? Susie, what was your favorite vacation spot?
Ooh, well,
so far?
Most of all time, I mean, I have to go with
sure.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
AC.
Why?
We went there so much when I was a kid. It's like a quick shot over from Philly.
So lots of memories.
Lots of memories there.
And for me, I've had the good fortune to go to Greece, an island called Santorini. That would be my favorite.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
It is. It's a great honeymoon spot. Should you get to that point, call me.
A long time from now.
No, you're 29, right? You gotta get
I'm
going.
getting up there.
Other questions for Susie? She's delightful, we are finding.
Oh,
Mom, you did a great job with her.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay, so that's Suzie Hunter. You'll hear more from her in the weeks and months and years to come. We're glad to have her from Pennsylvania. Their loss, our gain.
Yeah, thank you.
Suzie Hunter, everybody. See you later. Bye.